Hey guys, welcome to Dollar Workout Club. We are so excited that you're here to join us today on this workout. We're going to be doing a killer legs and shoulder workout today. So my name's Natalie, this is Lynn, this is Drew. We're going to be leading the workout today. As you can see, we're wearing green, yellow, and red. And here at Dollar Workout Club, we truly believe that anybody at any fitness level can do each of these exercises. So if you're a beginner, you're going to follow whoever's wearing a green shirt. If you are at the intermediate level, you're going to follow whoever's wearing a yellow shirt. And if you are advanced, you're going to be following whoever's wearing the red shirt. And then what we do at the beginning of the workouts is we show you modifications to do each of the exercises at each of the color levels. All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to show you the different moves that we're going to be doing in today's workout. And then we're going to do a warm-up while Drew explains the structure of the workout. And then we're going to get right into it. So we're only going to be doing 2 exercises in today's workout. We're going to be doing an exercise called thrusters and an exercise called bridges. Lynn here is going to show you the green version of thrusters. So what you're going to do is get a chair, a bench, a small ledge, anything that you can sit down and put your full weight on. You're going to stand with your arms parallel with the ground, and then you're going to sit down and then stand back up and then put your arms right into the air. Now, as you can tell, Lynn isn't holding any weight here. But if you want to make the exercise a little bit more challenging, then you can hold some soup cans or something that has a pound or 2, maybe 3 pounds of resistance, okay? So the motion is just a continual movement like this. Lynn is pushing up off of her heels instead of her toes, and then she's just raising her arms completely up when she stands up as one fluid movement, okay? Now thrusters at the yellow level is going to be similar, except you're not going to use a chair. You're just going to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, and then you're going to hold the weights in your hand. You're going to go down into a squat position where you're going to go just below parallel, and then you're going to stand up and do a press with your arms with the weights in your hand in one fluid movement, okay? Again, notice she's keeping the weight on the back of her feet and pushing up off her heels, and then she's just going straight up with the weight, okay? Now, thrusters for advanced is the exact same movement, except that you're just going faster and you're using a heavier weight, okay? So Drew's using free weights here. You could use anything around your house that has resistance. Perfect. Now, the second exercise we're doing is bridges. Lynn is going to show us the green version of this movement. And so what you do is you lay down with your knees bent, your hands on the ground, and then you just lift your hips up off the ground, okay? Just like that. And you want to squeeze your butt cheeks when you come up, and you want to lift them as high off the ground as you can, and then come back down. And then you're going to bring your glutes up and down and up just like that, okay? And again, you want to focus on putting the weight on your heels and not your toes, and just really squeezing those glutes, those butt cheeks when you bring your hips off the ground. Now the yellow is the exact same, except that you're going to be adding weight on your hips, and you want to put the weight right in between your hip bones right there, okay? You don't want to really put it too low on your pelvic bone. You want it right up on your hip bone, and then you just do the same movement. So you lift your hips up off the ground and you squeeze, and then you don't want to just lift it, an inch or 2. You really want to lift it as high as possible. Perfect. Thanks, Lynn. All right, now Drew here is going to show us the red version of this movement. And so what you're going to do is you're going to do the same movement except single leg instead of double leg. So one leg is going to be planted on the ground and one leg is going to be straight in the air just like that. And then you're going to lift your hips off the ground, keep your legs straight and your foot high in the air, and then lift those glutes as high as you possibly can, okay? And then we're going to be doing multiple rounds of this. So each round, then you alternate legs, okay? So one round you do your left leg, one round you do your right leg. Perfect. And that's it. Those are the 2 exercises we're going to be doing today. Lynn and I are going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up here, so follow along with what we're doing. We're starting with side-to-side steps while Drew explains the structure of this whole workout.
All right, you guys. What we got today is we're doing 5-minute Tabatas, 2 rounds of that. Usually Tabatas are 4 minutes, but today we've extended it because we love you so much. Okay? So it's going to be 5-minute, which means 10 total rounds, okay? The first one we're going to do thrusters, okay? Then we're going to take a 30-second break after those 5 minutes, and then we'll jump into bridges. Now, Tabata, if you're not familiar, are 20 seconds of work, right? So you're going at maximum effort for 20 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. And we're going to repeat that for 10 full rounds, which equals 5 minutes long, okay? So 20 seconds of thrusters, 10-second rest, 20 seconds of thrusters, 10-second rest, and so on and so forth. And then after that one, we're going to rest for 30 seconds and then go into the second 5-minute Tabata, which is bridges. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We repeat that for 5 total minutes. So if you get confused, just follow along on the screen. The workout will be listed there. Or just follow along with us based on what color level you're following, green, yellow, or red throughout the workout. So I'm going to jump in with these guys on the warm-up, and then we'll go ahead and get started. What are we doing?
10 squats.
Oh, squats.
Squats.
Nice and easy. Loosen up those hips.
And when I'm warming up with squats, I don't always go all the way down, especially for the first couple reps. Just really loosening things up.
I really like these Tabata workouts because they're 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So it makes the 5 minutes feel like it's going by a lot faster than it usually is. Although that rest seems to feel shorter and shorter the longer you go. All right, we're gonna do another round of these side-to-side step-ups, okay?
Yeah, it feels like we're dancing.
We're all going different ways here.
This is how good of dancers we are.
We're totally synchronized too.
There we go.
Hey, this is
loosen
the
up
first
your
time we've ever been
shoulders.
synchronized doing anything. Woo!
As you can tell here at Dollar Workout Club, we like to have fun and we like to show you that we work out in our living rooms just like you guys do, all right? So not everything's not perfectly produced and repeated or script written. We just like to have fun.
We just like to go with the flow.
All right. High
High
knees.
knees.
All right.
Yep.
Loosen up those legs. Loosen up those arms. Get ready for a fun one.
Now we're doing 5 minutes here, so you want to make sure that you really pace yourself. You don't want to start off too speedy on us and then realize that you can't maintain that pace. So what I would recommend is whatever level you're at, follow the pace that we're going, and then adjust from there if you need to. All right, 10 squats. Like Lynn said, this isn't to wear us out. This is just to get our muscles nice and warm, okay? So you don't need to go all the way down if you don't want to, if you're on yellow or red. The awesome part of this workout is that it's 10.5 minutes, and that's it, all right? We write our workouts short this way for a reason, to burn a lot of calories in a short period of time. Okay, guys, ready? We're gonna go right into thrusters. Get in position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. Remember, we're gonna do this for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna get a 10-second rest. So the key here is to focus on form. Remember, you want to be pushing your weight up off your heels and not your toes, and then you want to just be pushing your arms straight into the air into a press movement. Good job, guys. We have 3, 2, 1, rest.
Woo!
Nice
10
job,
seconds
nice.
of rest. Good job. It's gonna
Shake out
feel,
those legs.
probably doesn't feel that hard right now, just you wait.
First one's easy. First one's
Oh,
1,
it gets hard.
go. Good job. Now, like I said, if you're doing green and this doesn't feel very challenging for you, you can add some weights in your hand or some soup cans, anything that has a little bit of resistance. But you're gonna notice that towards the end, your arms are really gonna start burning. All right, we have 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, you guys.
Those rests are quick.
easy. Yeah, it's almost not worth putting the weight down.
2, 1, go.
Remember to keep that chest up, you guys. Okay, don't hunch over. Sometimes when we come down, it's easy to round our backs or lean forward, but focus on staying on those heels and keeping that chest up.
Yep. Awesome. 2, 1, rest. Good job. That's 3 rounds down. We have 7 more to go. We're about almost a third of the way done with this Tabata. Okay, 1, rest.
Rest.
Good job.
And
go. Oops.
And work. Oh man. Try to keep continual movement though, you guys. Keep at a pace that you think you can continue throughout the entire 20 seconds, but really challenge yourself.
2, 1, rest for 10 seconds. Good job. You're probably starting to feel this, starting to get a little bit out of breath. Your arms are starting to burn. That's good. 1, go. One thing I like to do is after I stand up out of the squat movement, is kind of squeeze your glutes a little bit as you stand up. That will help work different muscle groups and help with your form as well. Good job. If this doesn't feel hard to you yet, you're probably not using heavy enough weight, okay? 1, rest. Rest for 10 seconds. Oh, good job. 3, 2, 1, work. 1.
Sometimes it helps me, when it's difficult and I'm tired, instead of focusing on how much longer I have and looking at the clock, I count my reps. And that way too, I could try to be consistent. Keep the same amount of reps each set.
2, 1, rest. Good job, guys. We're halfway done. Awesome. You should really be tired right now. You should be out of breath, having a hard time breathing. That's how you know you're at the right level. Ready? Go. Good job. The reason that a lot of the green movements we have you sitting down in a chair or using a chair for support, that's to help your joints, all right? So you don't have to go all the way down and put as much pressure on your joints.
Really squeeze those
3,
glutes at the top, you guys.
2, 1, rest. Good job. We only have 4 more working sets, you guys. Awesome.
Thrusters are hard.
Yeah, you should be tired and out of breath. If you're not,
2, 1, go.
then go up a level.
Yep. Good job.
Increase your weight.
Make sure to remember to keep that same pace you had on that first set. Really focus on not slowing down, on keeping up with us, and on keeping your form. Good job, you guys. We have 5 seconds. See how many you can get in 2, 1, rest. Good job. Awesome. Thrusters are an awesome workout because they work your legs and your shoulders at the same time. 2, 1, go.
Make sure to utilize the whole time, you guys. I know when I'm tired, you know, you might talk yourself into starting a couple seconds late or early, ending a couple seconds early. Sorry, so out of breath. But don't do that. Work the entire time, the full 20 seconds.
1, rest.
Oh, sorry, I can't think and breathe and talk at the same time right now.
Yeah, Lynn's right. It's really tempting when you see you only have 3 seconds left to cut it short. Don't do that, and go. Good job, guys. We're almost done with these thrusters. Then we get a 30-second break, and we're going to go right into bridges, okay? Once we're done with these thrusters, that means we're halfway done with the whole workout. And then you're done for the day, all right? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh.
Awesome job, you guys.
Almost there.
Good job. All right, in 2, 1, go. Oh, we're on our rest, actually. We miscounted.
that was-
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. This is such a pleasant surprise.
I know. All right, so guys, we have about 20 seconds of rest left. So really shake out your arms, catch your breath, try and bring your heart rate back down, and then we're gonna go right into bridges. So in 13 seconds, you're gonna start with your bridges. Remember, these are really gonna work your glutes, which is the muscle name for your booty, your butt.
Booty.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, raise.
Remember, if you're doing yellow, we grabbed a weight to put on our hips to make this even a little bit harder. If you start to struggle, it's okay to take that weight off or use a lesser weight. But really dig in through those heels, okay? As you can see, my toes aren't even right now on the ground. They're lifted up.
1, rest. How you doing, Red?
Team Red, we're switching feet on each round.
All right, we got 4, 3, 2, 1, raise. Remember, the key here is that you want to get your hips as high off the ground as you can, okay? You really want to pause for a second at the top and squeeze those glute muscles together. It's going to add a lot of shape and tone to your back end. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go or rest?
Rest.
Rest, that's what I meant. Sorry. Keep saying the wrong
Woo.
word.
Switch legs. Here we go.
1, go. Good job, you guys. Like we
Yeah,
talked
try
about earlier, make sure that you go all the way through the 20 seconds. It's tempting to see 2 seconds and stop. Make sure you finish the full 20 seconds here.
Try and stay consistent with how many reps you're doing too.
Yep, keep the momentum, you guys. It's challenging, but push
1,
yourself.
rest. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
My glutes
burning.
are on fire. This is a really tough workout. Good job, you guys.
legs.
3, 2, 1, go. We're over a third of the way done, all right?
Remember to squeeze that core, you guys. Think belly button to spine as you lift those hips and then squeeze your glutes at the top. But keep your core engaged so that you keep good posture throughout the movement.
3, 2, 1,
Oh, man.
rest. Wow. Your behind should really be burning and on fire right now, okay?
It is.
3, 2, 1, go. Good job, you guys.
Work the entire 20 seconds, you guys. Really squeezing those glutes at the top, really digging into your heels, okay? Make every rep count.
If you need to slow down a little, that's okay. These really burn.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1, rest. Wow, these are really hard. Adding those extra 2 rounds, making it a 5-minute Tabata is a lot more challenging too. 1, go.
Yeah, if you need to slow your pace, do. Try to keep up the consistency, but if you're feeling a lot of pain, it's okay to slow it down a little bit, but try to keep at least moving, even if it's at a slow pace.
3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, you guys.
It's getting harder to maintain that number.
Woo. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice job, you guys. Nice job at home. Keep pushing yourself, okay? Especially if you're working out by yourself. I know it's easier to take more breaks or to quit, but just keep integrity yourself, okay? Tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself you'll finish and you'll give 100% during this routine.
2, 1, rest. Oh my gosh. These are really hard, you guys.
We're almost there,
I'm proud
right?
of you guys at home. All right, 3, 2, 1, lift.
And if you really want to challenge yourself, if you feel like maybe you're in between a level, you could always do yellow for one level, one round, and then the next round you could try doing it on one leg and do red. Or if you're green, you could try one level green, one yellow, one rep or round yellow.
Yeah, that's a really good piece of advice. Rest.
Close.
Oh. This is a workout that may not have your heart rate up as high, but you're definitely going to feel it tomorrow. And go. Yeah.
Squeeze those buns.
Your back end is going to be pretty sore tomorrow. Sorry, guys.
Every time you have to go to the bathroom, you will curse our name.
I know.
Oh, squeeze those glutes, you guys. Really give it your all these last
3,
few reps.
2, 1.
Oh,
Rest. Good job.
Good job.
Are we almost there?
I think
You're doing awesome, you
2,
guys.
1, go.
Go.
Really challenge yourself. Keep those reps up. Squeeze those glutes.
The nice thing about doing this workout at home is that I remember doing these at a gym one time and I felt really embarrassed. 1, rest. So I guess I probably should feel embarrassed that all you guys can see me do it out here. But oh gosh, I'm blushing now. Okay, land, rest. We're done. Awesome job, you guys.
Woo! Oh man.
Oh my gosh, even standing up.
Okay.
I'm
Good
trying to
job,
get
you
up.
guys, give yourselves a round of applause. We're gonna start with some stretching, okay? The first one we're gonna do is a hip flexor stretch. We're gonna be down on one knee, one leg out in front. Push this hip forward as you push your upper body back off this knee like this. You should feel a nice deep stretch right in here as you lean forward with that hip first.
Yeah, a lot of us have real sedentary jobs. We go to an office, we sit at a desk, we drive a car. You know, even if you're an at-home mom, you drive your kids all the time. And so this hip flexor stretch is a really good exercise for people who are sitting a lot during the day. Make sure you're bringing that
Switch.
heart rate down right now, okay? That last workout was really tough. Probably got your heart rate up, you're breathing heavy. This is the time where you really want to focus on just getting that heart rate back down, get your breathing back to normal. Stretch.
That was brutal. I love these quick, brutal workouts, man. Once they're done, I'm like, wow, that was fast. But during, I'm like, it's never going to
I know.
end.
And stand up.
Ooh.
Feet spread wide. What you want to do is try and grab those ankles and with those legs completely straight, and pull yourself down, fold yourself in half almost. Let butt in the air and hold it.
And you'll see our different flexibility levels. I'm not as flexible, so I just put my hands straight down. Drew grabs his ankles, Lynn grabs her legs. Any variation is fine as long as you feel that stretch in your hamstring, which is the back of your leg right here, okay? So you really want to just feel that nice stretch.
And relax. Walk yourself up nice and slow.
All
Nice
right.
deep breath.
Oh,
Good job
nice
today,
job, you
guys.
guys. Hey,
Nice
we're
job.
so proud of you guys. You killed it. For 10 minutes, you worked hard, you focused on self-improvement, and you're one step closer to reaching your goals. We're really proud of you, and we can't wait to see you again tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya.
ask me how to gauge their fitness progress. How do you know that you're succeeding or doing better than you were before? This is a great question and one that everyone may answer a little bit differently. For me, I don't like to tell people to use the scale as a proper gauge of progress. And the reason is the scale fluctuates so much. You could weigh yourself in the morning, and of course it's different in the afternoon and different in the evening. Additionally, you could weigh yourself the next morning and be up a couple pounds, not due to fat retention, but due to water retention, because you may have eaten something that's higher in sodium. So it's hard to gauge your progress through the scale. Additionally, as you start to build lean muscle mass, muscle is more dense. So it's gonna, as you replace that fat with muscle, you may notice you're not losing weight, but you're losing inches because you're losing fat. For example, at one point in my health and fitness journey, as I lost my baby weight, I got down to a certain weight. As of today, I'm about 15 to 20 pounds heavier than I was then, yet I'm in the same size and I actually have a lower percentage of body fat. If I just went off the scale, I'd be freaking out, right? Thinking, oh my gosh, I've gained this weight, I must not be healthy. But because I've gauged my progress through medical tests, getting my HDL, LDL, cholesterol tested, things like that, my doctors told me I'm in great health. And because I've gotten my body fat tested to see that I've built on a lot of this lean muscle mass, I know that I've actually gone even further in progressing in my fitness goals, even though my weight has gone up. So a couple things you can do. One of the things I like to tell my clients to do is to do their measurements once a week or once every couple of weeks. You can measure the same key areas. I generally have them measure around their belly button because it's an easy place to remember to measure, around the biggest part of their hips, which is like around the biggest part of your butt and all the way forward, around your chest, maybe your flexed bicep, your neck, your calves, the largest part of your thighs, whatever areas you want, and write down all your measurements and track that week to week, because there will be weeks that you may not lose any weight, but you'll notice you've lost inches, which means you're building muscle and burning fat. Another great way to gauge your progress is going to get medical results, get your blood work done and see how you're doing. It's more important to be healthy than it is to be skinny. Additionally, you can go get a bod pod or other body fat percentage test to see how much lean mass you have versus fat mass and track your progress that way. I do that about every 6 months to see where I'm at. And of course, the most important way to gauge your progress is how you're feeling. Do you have more energy? Do you feel better about yourself? Do you like the way you look more? Those are ways to also tell that you're seeing progress and working towards your goals. So remember, sometimes it's best to ditch the scale.
Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe or how you thought of the workout or how you did in the workout or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.